A fight led to a shooting, and now a man is dead.
Now, we've heard that a lot this year, and it's where it happened this time that is setting off more alarms. Happened right in the heart of uptown Charlotte at the Epicentre as crowds emptied out into the streets. In this shooting, we understand a man named Treyon McCoy died. Another man who has not been identified was injured. Two officers, Kevin Lovell and Shane Matthews, were involved, and they are now on leave, which is standard procedure.
Channel 9 has team coverage tonight of what happened and the bigger impact this type of crime has.
And we begin with our anchor, Allison Lottis. Allison?
Scott and Erica, I'm standing across the street from the Epicentre. That corner right there is where the fight and shooting happened. There's no evidence of the massive crime scene that swallowed up this area 14 hours ago, but what remains are the questions, the urgent questions about what exactly happened here, why and how to stop it. My colleague Mark Becker has also been following this investigation today. And Mark, new procedures into these investigations really limit how much CMPD can say.
Right, Allison, they really aren't releasing much, but this is only the second investigation of an officer-involved shooting since the State Bureau of Investigation took over those investigations just at the beginning of this month, and they frankly haven't said much at all about what happened here. So we've been trying to piece it together by talking with witnesses who were here and with sources who can help fill in some of the blanks. The shooting happened just as bars were letting out, when a fight that had started in the Epicentre spilled out into the street, bringing gunfire with it.
They were fighting, shooting at each other.
This man was one of several we spoke with who saw some or all of what happened next. Jose Rodriguez told us that moments later he saw officers come running around the corner.
There was like 5 cops and they were shooting at him, and I heard him say he dropped the gun.
But instead of dropping the gun, Rodriguez says the man ran, and when he turned back to shoot at the officers, they fired back. Derek Gamble saw that part.
Well, he was running, I think he was running away with the gun when the police fired.
When the police fired.
We're told now that 2 off-duty officers working at the Epicentre fired shots, and both are on administrative leave. The SBI is investigating the shooting and haven't said if they have body camera video from those officers involved or whether surveillance video from nearby businesses shows the fatal shooting. But Jose Rodriguez knows what he saw, and he says it was pretty clear.
I feel sorry for the guys that got shot, but if I'm a cop and I told somebody to drop the gun, they don't drop it. I'm trying to go home to my wife and kids.
Now, both of the officers involved here, Kevin Lovell and Shane Matthews, have been on CMPD's force for 6 years. They are, as Allison said earlier, on paid administrative leave. Allison?
All right, Mark, thank you.